for. As the court may be aware, we got a report back that the doctor recommended he be found not competent, but that he, over here, Mr. Dale, but that he go into an outpatient restoration program. He's already met with Mr. Barnes. Mr. Barnes informed me that Mr. Dale is going to be meeting with Mr. Barnes every Monday for a conditional release plan. So if we need to get a recapture date for any paperwork, we can set that. We'll get that paperwork to the court.
What's court date you want?
November 30th should be perfect.
Okay, November 30th. Thank you, sir.
And if we get that paperwork, Judge, we can take him off the docket.
Okay.
So just keep meeting with Mr. Barnes, okay? Judge, I have a couple other matters for inmates. First is Sakima Bracero. Judge, that's 21 CF 984. We're here for an annual review on Mr. Bracero's case regarding competency. I'm still waiting on a report. He should be in the state hospital now. We're still waiting on a report from the state hospital on his status. So if I could just set him for November 30th.
November 30th?
Should do
Thank
that.
you.
And then otherwise, Judge, this afternoon I had Mr. Thomas and Tillman set for a sentencing. We're requesting to continue that. We're working on getting a mitigation evaluation report from an expert. And we're hoping to have that expert come and testify. Tentatively, if we could set it for, I was trying to confirm with that expert when he would be available.
I think I was supposed to get an updated PSI, but I don't think I've received it yet.
I have seen one. I'm not sure if the court has then, but I have seen
Do we have one on Mr. Tillman, Mr.?
We did do one. I'll get you a copy of it.
I can't find it for some reason.
I'll get it for you.
Okay. Would you need to wait until this expert is?
Judge, it's our own expert.
Okay.
So, yeah, I believe that expert has a copy of
So
the
when
PSI.
do you want to do it again?
If we could do it, Judge, tentatively for, I know we have a date in January, which is what I would request. I think January 25th. That way we make sure we have
Okay.
everything we need.
Yeah, well, we got that other hearing, it may be a while, January 25th, but. Okay, we'll set it for then and see how it goes.
Thank you, Judge.
You're correct, Your Honor. The other one will be a little bit of time. Because I think
That's
there's
the
several
Mosley
witnesses.
one, right?
Yes, sir, that's the Mosley one.
Yeah. We'll take you first, maybe.
We'll see how it goes, Judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, we have a few out of custody that are pro se.
All right.
First one is Stephen Crooks.
All right. This is 2021 CF 2181, Stephen Crooks of VOP Raymond. Apparently you were here on a violation of probation, and you are Stephen Crooks?
Stephen Crooks, sir.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Is there any type of offer for Mr. Crooks?
Yes, Your Honor, is to admit the violation of probation and modify probation to extend it by 6 months from the present termination date, which I think it's sometimes in January, and enroll and complete Emerald Coast Life Center program, court costs, and cost of prosecution, $100.
So she is offering you, if you want to admit that you violated probation, that I will impose a sentence to modify your probation to extend it by 6 months, and you can enroll and complete Emerald Coast Life Center, and $100 cost of prosecution and standard court costs, if you want to admit.
Would there be any way I could have an attorney represent me?
You want a
Maybe
public
have one
defender?
appointed to me?
Okay, is that open just for?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'll appoint the public defender. You can discuss it with them. And so enter denial and set him for, when is our next VOP day?
Maybe the 30th, November? I
November
believe.
30th. Maybe you can get it resolved then, but I'll appoint the public defender's office and get with them and see if this is what you want to do. You're not being forced to enter any type of plea if you don't want to, of course. and just discuss it with them, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And it's Kenneth Finney?
Kenneth Allen Finney?
Yes, sir.
This is 2020 CF 1565, State versus Kenneth Allen Finney. This is here for a violation of probation. Raymond, you are Kenneth Finney, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is there any type of offer for Mr. Finney?
Oh. One second, Your Honor. There might be. Actually, it's to request the court to dismiss the VOP, terminate probation, and send all the outstanding monetary requirements to collection.
State wants to dismiss the violation of probation and send all the outstanding monetary requirements to collections. You object to that?
No, sir.
All right. It's dismissed, send all outstanding monetary to collections. Thank
And
you.
probation terminated, Your
And
Honor.
probation is terminated. You don't want to still be on probation, do
No,
you?
sir, I sure don't.
Okay, terminated.
Thank you.
All right.
And Brian Johnson?
Brian Johnson? Morning. This is 22 CF 2154, State versus Brian Michael Johnson. You're Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're here on a VOP arraignment. Any
Yeah, I
offers?
finished.
Yes, Your Honor, is for Mr. Johnson to admit he violated probation, adjudication of guilt, modify probation, extend 6 months to allow completion of substance abuse treatment, and reimpose the existing requirements, court cost and cost of prosecution.
Already finished all the classes. I sent in the paper. I gave a paper to your office last week. 2 days after I come here the last time, I only had 2 classes to do, and I finished them that Monday.
I'm not sure if probation has reviewed those documents.
He was supposed to email.
Okay, hang on one second.
If you'll give me a minute, I can find that out.
Okay, have a seat, and we'll find that
Yeah,
out.
we'll get done with this thing, if that's good.
Okay, thank you.
And he's one for the Dern?
All right, this is 22 CF 1283, State of Florida versus Willie Franklin Durham. You are Mr., is it Durham?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are here on a VOP, violation of probation arraignment. Is there an offer for Mr. Durham?
Your Honor, I have a global offer that includes case number 23 CF 2339. Is a new law violation he was arrested for. And that would be to plead as charged and admit the Emerald Coast Life Center program.
I'm going to appoint public defender and bring you back on November 30th and see if this is what you want to do, because it involves a separate felony, not just a VOP, okay?
Mr. Gibbs will be your turn.
What's his current bond?
I'm not sure if he has a
I don't
bond
have
with BOP.
one.
I don't know.
I need a bond.
What's his new charge?
One second. It's a possession of controlled substance,
That's
cocaine.
it? That's the new charge?
That's the new charge. Your Honor.
What's his prior record?
I don't believe he has an extensive prior record. I can find this for you.
I said no bond when I signed the warrant.
I don't have his first appearance paperwork, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do, get a bond.
You object to a bond?
Um,
Some type of bond?
No, Judge.
Appoint the public defender to represent you. $2,000 signature bond on the VOP and 2,000 signature on the new charge, so you can sign yourself out. If you don't show up for court, they're gonna come after you for that.
Okay.
And plus the capia, so.
Yes, sir.
By who? I'm the presiding judge, though. All right, I'm changing that bond so that you can sign yourself out. And get with your public defender, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, just so Mr. Durham knows, when he gets out of jail, he needs to report to the probation office, and we will continue to supervise him until such time he has to come back to court.
Yes, make sure you report to probation, Mr. Durham, okay? Okay. Who else? Do you have any private attorneys out there still? Mr. Powell?